with Huey Supreme and my man Aaron Dee. Just let them know where y'all rapping from one time.
Portsmouth, Virginia, man.
From Manassas, VA.
Manassas, VA. Alright. You coming up off the House of Consciousness performance, and I just need you to speak on that performance. How you thought you did. The energy of the crowd.
It was tough, man. It was tough. I felt like it was rapping. You know what I'm saying? The energy was good, man. It was love. It was all love. Even, you know what I'm saying? I got all the stage cats that I ain't never even heard before. That I, you know what I'm saying? That I heard came up to see me. Or come up to me like, yo, man, it was cool. So, you know what I'm saying? As long as you get out there and you come up with some good vibes and some good connects, it's always a good show. So that jump.
But after listening to your music, like I noticed that you got, like a lyrical side to you, but you got like this melodic side to you, but you still stay close, the right. East Coast vibe. So I was wondering, like, how do you feel about the state of the East Coast right now?
We kind of like, I feel like East Coast in general or more Virginia?
East Coast in general. Or Virginia too.
Well, as far as Virginia goes, man, I feel like it's okay for everybody to make to have their own sound and do what they want to do. Because everybody here is from different areas, you know what I'm saying? We got that, all of it clashed together, so we all can make whatever sound we want to, and it's dope. People can come out of here and you can't tell where they've been from. Pharrell, for instance, if Pharrell just popped up and just dropped an album, you don't know where he's from. Ooh, where's this guy from? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Pusha T, he got his own sound. Missy Elliott, they got their own sound. You know what I'm saying? You can't automatically like, oh yeah, I know where that guy's from. You can't, because they got their own sound. You know what I'm saying? So I like that about VA. You know what I mean? You can do what you want to do, and everybody appreciate it. Like, oh yeah, when they let you know, oh, that guy's from VA, he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that aspect of Virginia artists and music in Virginia is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was gonna ask you, would you box yourself in and say, this is like the type of music I make, or would you say, I can make an array type of music, and
right, yeah,
it's
and it'll be okay.
You know what I'm saying?
People gonna rock with it,
The melodies. So you say Aaron Dee introduced you. So talk about, how you connected with Huey Supreme and how y'all got together. You know what I'm saying?
How you met? Oh, that's a different.
Alright, so that was I ain't gonna say the day because it's gonna sound really weird that I know it. But it was our freshman year preview. Came up here. We both came without our parents. We just
2 years ago. It was almost 2 years ago exactly. 2 days ago was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So you remember though. But came up here for preview, and I was chilling. I met his roommate freshman year, Jerome Thomas. I ran into him. We just got cool. Like, you know what I mean? I sat next to him. I ain't had nothing to write with. I asked him for it. He let me use his pen, and we just got cool off rip. And we went to the next spot together, and he introduced me to him, dapped him up, and he was like, yo, he makes music, you know what I mean? I didn't think much of it at the time, like, all right, cool. So I went home later that day, listened to it, and that shit was tough. Like, I was like, all right, yeah, actually nice. So me and Jerome kept in touch. I didn't have his number yet. We got to school, and like 2 weeks in, I still didn't have his number. We go eat every day and stuff, all three of us. And then we just got cool, exchanged numbers and just got cool, kicked it. Started talking. He stayed in England. I stayed in Scotland. First half and the second half, I moved into England, right next door to him and Jerome. So then we got even closer. So it's been that for real. And then we had like IT class together, and he stayed in Scotland the first half. So after I met him, he was like, yo, I engineered, because I told him about his music, obviously. And I didn't think he was nice. You know, I was like, all right, whatever. So he came through one day. They made some music, and that joint was fire. Like, he added harmonies, you know what I mean, stuff we've never heard. And then he had me drop the track Sunday morning.
Yeah, that was the first track I did. It was a jump called Sunday Morning. I mean, it's I came such a far away in like the last maybe not even a year. It's like sonically, as far as like the sound goes, and I'm still not where I want to be, and it blows me sometimes because I'm not where I want my sound to be. But just from that very first track I made with Steve, maybe a year and a half, maybe not even a year and a half ago. It was about a year and like. What?
It was cold out, yeah.
It was a year and some change ago. Even from that very first track I made with him, it's like we came such a far way. You know what I mean? He was like, man, go ahead and sing on the joint. You know what I mean? I ain't had no problem with like hitting a little melody. He was like, man, go ahead and sing on it, and then add this, and then add this, and then add this, and then he'll play that joint back. You know what I mean? You won't even listen to it. I'm like, nigga, what you got me doing? You know what I'm saying? What you got me doing?
It don't sound good doing it.
Sing this live, and sing this live, and sing this live, all at the same. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I don't know, dog. He'll play that shit back. Nah, nah, nah. You know what saying? I'm like, oh, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
And so since then, I could almost not go without it. You know what I mean? I have to have that balance. You know what I mean? And that's all thanks to him, because, you know, the nigga talk too much.
It's really funny, like, how shit worked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody plays a position, you know, with the team. About, like, could you talk about, like, ADH Productions?
ADH Productions?
Yeah. Just exactly what you do, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who you work with and stuff like that.
He actually came up with that name. I was sitting down, and Aaron Dee is my name, you know what I'm saying? So I go by that everywhere. So I was like, man, let me come up with something sweet. And I couldn't think of nothing. And he was like, what about ADHD? So A-D-E-E, how my middle name is spelled, and HD. I was like, yo, that's kind of tough. So I just put it together, made a video. My first video, I didn't know how to work the camera.
ADHD. Yeah.
So I went and rented the camera from the library. It was this same camera, Canon T3i, and I didn't know how to work it. You know what I mean? I looked at it, I couldn't even turn it on. Like, I had no idea what to do with it. This was September-ish, and my homie Dante showed me how to use like aperture, you know, the basics. And I was still confused, so I just got on YouTube and I learned all that. We shot a video the next month at VCU. And it sucked really bad. Like, bro, like, that joint ain't even on my website. Like, that joint sucked really bad. And I mean, I love it because that's all I had at the moment. You know what I mean? But that joint.
And that was your first video. That was your first video. Like,
I never know how to shoot a video. I just kind of just assumed.
Yeah, it ain't even been a year yet. So you know what I mean.
So then did that, and it just kept working. You know what I mean? Just kept. My parents surprised me with the camera the next month. I was asking them like, yo, just pray for me. You know what I mean? Let me get a stain. Like, just catch something for cheap or something. And they surprised me with it. And ever since then, I've just been doing it and studying and learning and just looking stuff up on YouTube. Everything was self-taught and just fucking up. You know, can I cuss?
Yeah, of course.
You already did it like twice.
I can't remember. Just messing up a lot. You know what I mean? Just help me learn what not to do. And that's just what I've been doing. I try to build my own brand. Work with him. That's not like my primary artist. I'm gonna charge him. It's a group. It's a collective.
I needed a cameraman. I needed a cameraman. I was like, shit, I need a videographer. I can't be paying. You know what I mean?
I did not think I was gonna do that.
That's what's so
I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like, I came to school for IT. Like, I did not know. You know what I mean? I just had a feeling he's gonna do his thing and blow and move up there. I was like, I do not want to be no leeching friend. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta find something to do.
Wait, so I got a question. So you came in, you said September you started like learning how to like.
Yeah, it ain't been a year yet.
Did you talk about like your relationship with True Visuals? Like, are y'all a part of the same?
Yeah. That's the homie. So,
bro, like,
we lived on the same floor freshman year, 4th floor in England. And I've been doing this, and he used to always be around. He used to always come. But he wasn't taking pictures at first, but he was always interested. He learns fast no matter everything else. So one day he said he was going to do it, so he sold his PS4. That's when we got the PS4, bro. They was playing 2K every day, every night. He sold the PS4. Niggas was mad. Like, so he sold it, gathered up like 3-4 checks from his job, and copied the camera better than mine. So he did that, and you know what I mean, he just came around everywhere, asked questions, we learned together, you know what I mean, all that. So like now he's doing his own thing. He got his own website, he got his own, you know what I mean, his cars.
Can you shout out all that stuff that he got? Can you shout out his website and his Twitter so people can find it?
TrueVisuals.com is the website. His Twitter is, I think, @TrueManFu, but his IG is @TrueVisuals. So definitely check him out, you know what I mean, he's doing this thing too. He just had a shoot today. He's probably gonna post some pictures soon. It's gonna be fire. But yeah, that's it. That's the homie, like a homie, you know, everyday type.
Yeah, that's bro.
That's a question for you, Huey.
What's up?
All right, so out of all the videos that he's done for you, what's your favorite video?
Morning routine.
Yeah.
Morning routine. That was. He had just got. I don't know how long he had to stabilize when we shot that, but the stabilizers would get it to almost float, make the camera look like it's floating. So we had a ball shooting because we invited all the people over in the house and like, yeah. All right, take one, you know what I'm saying? And we had to shoot it like, what, maybe 13 times? Yeah, it was a one-take joint. We had to shoot like maybe 13 times. And it was tough. Like, that was most all day. You know what I mean? I woke up at like 10 and we shot all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the most fun I had shooting any video. Really. Yeah. And it actually, you can tell, I mean, that's the video that did the best too, so.
It's like a 1,800, 1,900, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme, but like for us, it's a, you know what I mean, just the beginning. That's decent.
Huey, so when's your next upcoming project or mixtape, or are you working on anything?
Yeah, I'm working on a project called Heat and Harmony. I really wanted it to be done by now. I know, I mean, it's prolonged. It's been a while. It's long overdue.
Yeah.
But I ran across a lot of things this summer that was gonna help me take the next step as far as sound goes, and me just crafting my own sound and being my own lane that I wanted to be in. You know what I mean? And not sound like nobody else. So this is my first project, so it's taking a little while, but I'm actually learning how that process goes, and that's what makes it so fun, because I've never done it before, and it's not as easy, you know what I mean, as I thought it was gonna be. It's easy. I mean, you can always get in the booth and make 10, 20 songs, but you want to be cohesive. You want for it to be something that people thoroughly enjoy. So that's kind of my aim right now. You know what I mean? To make it all, you know what I mean? Make it all be like relative to each other, and make it all be something that people can rock with until my next one comes.
Do you guys have a name for y'all group, or is it just like you just work together, all y'all work together, or is there like a little group name you guys have?
We did come up with one.
Kind of tough.
Yeah, it's called 1101. We call it 1101.
Okay.
Because that's where that's actually our room number, but that's where we got popping off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody really was like, okay. You know what I mean? Everybody really sat down and was like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. The game plan came together, and we've been working since then. You know what I'm saying? It started when we got to the village. You know what I mean?
It's spelled, my bad. It's spelled like 11 is spelled out, and it's 01. You know what I mean? It looks different, but it flows. And that means family to us. We sat around, we're trying to figure out like a name for us that resembles family. We're trying to look up a name in another language. But my homie was actually like really high. He was just like, yo, how about 1101? And he usually just say dope shit, you know. It was like, yo, this is actually kind of tough. Yeah, and that's like that resembles family to us. You know what I mean? Everybody's welcome. Nobody really goes by without stopping through to say what's up. You know what I mean? That's like, there's no judgment. There's no, you know what I mean? That's a spot. Like, come through and just kick it. You know what I mean? If you need somewhere to stay, all that. So like, that's family to us, and that's also our place of work. You know what I mean? That's where everything, the ideas formed, all that stuff. So like, 1101, that's what it is.
Is that that's y'all official? You already released it, or y'all just?
It's more than talks. You know what I mean? But
we're trying to actually do it right and get it registered, and like, you know what I mean, LLC, all that stuff.
So it's exclusive.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So I had seen. I don't know if you knew, we did this show called More Than a Show. We had an artist. I don't know if you know of Billy Mercury.
Oh,
that's the homie.
Hey man.
Hey, small world.
Yeah, man. I met Billy Mercury, man,
on the truck in the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, on the 15 passenger on the way to New York.
They told me he was gonna go like right before we took my dad's 15 passenger. I borrowed that shit. And we took it to New York. So all of us was in the same, you know what I mean, vehicle. And I met him like right before we left. You know what I'm saying? First time. And over that 3 course of days, man, that's like a brother now. You know what I'm saying? I only known him for 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
4 weeks, yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
Cool.
man. Definitely.
Man, that's what's up.
That's the homie for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, I wanted to talk to you about the logo, man. I haven't seen a visual with that much texture in it, just looking at the pictures. And I was just wondering, S Real, I think you signed it.
Yeah.
And I was just wanting to talk to you about, how that connection went.
Man, actually, let me tell you how that works. That's actually my blood cousin. Like, that's like my cousin. Like, that's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, with shit, you know what I mean? Family reunions, the whole nine. That's my cousin. So, as far as all of the artistry goes and all of that work, I never have to go far because he phone call away. You know what I mean? That was like been my guardian since I got on the campus. He come through, he check me. You know what I mean? Take care of me. You know what I mean? That's my big cousin. You know what I mean? So, that's crazy because people, it's crazy. I think it's so crazy that people search for all of these things and people look for all these things. Like, I need somebody to shoot my video. I need somebody to do my logo. I need an engineer, and it all just, you know what I mean? I pray for it, so it's like it all just falls in my lap. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have to. A lot of times I don't even have to come on my pocket. All I gotta do is say thank you, and they cool with it. You know what I mean? I throw you a meal. That's all I got. I got some bread sandwich, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me how all that works out in our favor. You know what I mean? I think that's crazy.
And it makes
my
you
cousin,
do the right thing though.
Yeah.
My dad always told me when you're doing the right thing, your stars align themselves with you don't struggle in that area at all. I got a camera, sister let me get a lens. My homie Dante brought me home a tripod, you know what I mean? Like just just thing I do that.
Working with you.
Yeah, it is. I think it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Just how stuff will just fall in your lap. You know what I mean? I just feel like
Even now,
you might be doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But it was just dope how you know what I mean? How you looked up.
Yeah, I looked at his Instagram and I was like, damn, son is dope.
Yeah, man.
What's his Twitter name and then like where can we contact him?
At Surreality, like Surreality. It's like SREALITY.
That's reality.
Yeah, that's real.
Before we go, I remember last time we spoke, we talked about, for rougher, I thought it was really interesting, you know, how you did the freestyles.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about late night snacks and, you know, what you're trying to do with that.
Oh, well.
Because before it was something else, but then you said you switched it up to late night snacks to where it's 12 o'clock every.
I started that with the Sunday dinners. And every Sunday, I came up with that concept because I used to record at my mom's house. You know what I mean? The big day for us to record was like Sunday evenings, you know what I'm saying? We come through, my mom cooks every single Sunday. After church, she cooks every Sunday. So everybody would come through, my homies, everybody, family come through, and we eat every single Sunday. And it's always, even when the homies came around, they all could flock around my house because it's like, dang, it feel good in here, like it feel like family. You know what I mean? My parents are still together, you know what I mean? And that's, I've been blessed to have that because everybody can experience that, you know what I'm saying? And so they see like how families look on like the cotton, they see that, you know what I'm saying? And they always want to be around there. Sunday, yo, what's up, man? Can I come through and get a meal? You know what I mean? Yo, stop, nigga, come on. You know what I mean? And so it's a real family feel. And so Sunday dinners, I always want to be like, yo, come through, nigga. I mean, Sunday dinners, I'm gonna drop this at 7 o'clock. Get your bill. You know what I mean? Get your food for the week. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where that concept stemmed from. And the late night snacks, I came up with that just last week. I was like, yo, I be on Twitter all the time, and I see people just drop quick freestyles, and they get on like what you call it, like hot freestyle pages on like Twitter and shit, and they blow up. So I just took that as another way to brand myself and market myself. Like, man, let me drop these little 30-second freestyles, and I do that because the way I was shopping for beats and stuff, I like to go on a lot of old school beats. Right. You know what I mean? But taking them off of YouTube and running them through my program, when it comes out, the finished product, it doesn't sound very well. So if I got all these verses on these old tough ass tracks, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta do something with them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, let me just drop the freestyles and let these people get a taste of something. And they've been doing pretty good. So yeah, that's where I came from. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
So thanks for coming out here. So if y'all have any shout outs, go ahead and like Twitter name, put out your Twitter name, Instagram, where they can find your music, where they can find your video, all that.
Sure. Twitter, Instagram, the whole nine. It's at Huey Supreme. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you look at, it's at Huey Supreme. It ain't gonna matter. I'm the only Huey Supreme.
Because if you was, you wouldn't have to put that underscore.
At Huey Supreme _ Yeah, man. SoundCloud at Huey Supreme. I'm working on Heat and Army, the project, man. It's gonna be coming soon. And yeah.
With me, IG, Twitter, at Aaron Dee 29. What else? AARONDEE 29. YouTube. I got my own page, but a lot of stuff is kind of on his. It just floats around. If you type in ADHD Productions, I'm gonna come up. ADEEHD Productions.
You gotta work on your shout out.
I'm doing a great job. That's it for it. Website AaronDee.com. Check me out. You know what I mean? Book me. Anything.
Yeah. So check out some young dudes grinding. Some young niggas trying to get it, man. Get their mamas about their hoods and shit. That's the whole goal, man. Make sure your parents don't gotta struggle no more, man.
I just wanna thank both of y'all for coming out. Thank you so much for coming out, man.
Thanks for having us, bro.
For sure.
Huey Supreme, man. And mo-boombox show.
Yeah, man.
Follow us at mo_boombox.
Because I know they love my style. And you should never have to worry who the best is, nigga. You don't impress us. We must confess. I'm young and